Hi guys, my name is Matthew Lopez and today I'm going to be talking about how to take control of one of the highest, if not the highest expense in the trucking industry, your fuel. Now I understand that a lot of times it's very hard to control the price at your pump, but it is very easy to implement systems and procedures into your business today so that you're able to avoid those high costs in fuel and be able to make your business more profitable at the end of the day. Now if we take a look at this infographic from truckstop.com, it's very clear that a lot of the costs for carriers or even anybody in the transport industry is going through the roof. Now it is safe to say that if we analyze all the costs that are rising, a big contributor to that is your fuel cost expenses, making up a large portion of that over $3 break-even point for a lot of carriers today. Now I know it can be hard for you to track your fuel expenses on a monthly basis, that there's a lot of variables for you to consider. It could come down to how many miles you drove that week, it could be the amount of time that your truck is not operating, or even the volume of your business, meaning how many loads you got delivered in that week. So the key for you to simplify this and be able to still get a hold and a hang of your fuel expenses is to do it as a percentage of your revenue. That will give you an accurate number to always base it off from month to month to know if you are staying within average and if your fuel expenses are too high. So to give you a little bit of a benchmark today in the industry, if you're operating a small trucking business with one truck, you're typically wanting to keep under 30% of your revenue as your fuel cost. So if you are operating above that, there's many ways, and we're going to be going over 3 ways that you can take a hold of those fuel expenses, lower it, stay under that 30%, and in turn be more profitable. Now the first way that you can take a hold of your fuel costs and be able to take control going forward is number 1, to use fuel cards. Now if, believe it or not, up to 2/3 of owner operators at the moment are using credit cards for all their business expenses, including purchasing fuel. Now if you follow a lot of our videos, we did say credit cards is great to build your credit, to build your business, and also to give you a little bit of extra cash flow throughout the month. But again, when it comes to your fuel, there's a lot more benefit and perks of having a fuel card that is going to give you that rebate on your fuel cost instead of relying on your credit cards. I know a lot of credit cards have great reward programs, but you have to think at the end of the day if that program is really helping you lower your costs, which in this case fuel is one of the highest costs for you. The great thing about fuel cards is that it's not much like a credit card where it's one reward for the entire time no matter how much you spend. Fuel cards are typically tailored to your business, so the more volume you do, typically the better discount or the better rebate you get, which means more money in your pocket. Now, not just money in your pocket, that allows you to improve your cash flow, allows you to keep expanding your business, and on top of that, have a clear view of what your fuel is costing you on a monthly basis, as most of these fuel cards already provide you a report showing you how much your truck is spending, where and when you filled up the truck, so you can find the best places and the best rates to always keep your business moving forward. Now the second way that you can take control of your fuel costs is to get your drivers involved. If you're somebody who's even just operating your own truck, or you have a fleet of trucks under your transportation, it is very hard for you to keep planning to cut your fuel costs, to find rebates, to find better places to fill up your truck if you don't have the person behind the wheel on board with your plans. It really comes down to them with simple things like over revving, hard braking, and even speeding with the truck. It can cause you a lot of damage to your bottom line. Now on average, just to give you an idea, somebody operating at 60 miles an hour over the speeding limit, it can cut back on about 14% of your miles per gallon fuel efficiency. So that can be a lot of, even thousands of dollars out of your bottom line, which is only coming down to 1, you providing the proper training when that driver is hired, making sure you keep up with the safety and compliance of your trucks so that you can keep up with somebody is hard braking or speeding or even over revving the truck, you can catch that right away and start saving yourself some money. And again, always have everybody on board so that you can have the clear vision and the clear goal of going forward and save on those fuel costs. Now the third way to control your fuel cost is to monitor your trucks on the road. Now at this point, I'm going to give you two sub-points. The first one being idle time. Now this might be silly, but if you think about it, every time your truck is idling, on average you're losing about 1 gallon of diesel per hour that you're idling the truck. This means that it comes down to you as the owner of the business to plan those trips efficiently, really understand if it's a necessity for that truck to be idling, and always know how much time the truck is idling, as that can be quite a bit of fuel gone throughout the week or the month that you could possibly have it coming to you in your bottom line and be able to put it towards your business. Now the second point of monitoring your trucks on the road is always maintain your trucks. It might be silly when you think about small repairs and maintenance, and sometimes you might think it's slowing you down from keep doing loads and delivering loads, but when you think about it, simple things like inflated tires, you're looking at almost 3% less on your fuel economy, and something as simple as misaligned tires, that's another 2% of your fuel efficiency gone. So those little things of not keeping your trucks up to maintenance is going to cost you a lot at the bottom line, and in turn not help you grow your business. Now if you always find yourself struggling to take a hold of your fuel costs, understanding that percentage against your revenue, we are here to help. We have a couple of divisions, M7 Permits and M7 Tech, under M7 Taxes, that is able to help you, one, in the permit side with the safety and compliance of your truck. You're always going to be up to date with over revving, speeding, hard braking to make sure you catch those things right away. And on top of that, when it comes to our M7 Tech side, we are building automated reports tailored to your business so that every time you put fuel in your truck and you bring that income into your business, we can give you a clear view, whether you have 1 truck, 5 trucks, 60 trucks, on how much each truck is spending on fuel. That will give you the most accurate percentage across your revenue, so that at the end of the month you are aware if you're staying under that 30% income, part of your income or not, which is pretty vital, especially in an industry where fuel expenses are rising through the roof and possibly killing out a lot of transportations at the moment. So if you are interested in getting a hold of your fuel costs, or even really getting a better view of your transportation, we're leaving a link down below so you can book a 30-minute meeting with myself or anybody in our team who's able to help you and get your business up to date. And again, if you did like this video, click the like button in the bottom, click the bell so you know when we release our next video, and give our page a follow, as every single week we're releasing a video to help you survive in times like this where cost is going through the roof, and obviously always give you tips to save money on taxes. Thank you, until next time.